Okay, so we should be live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Leave me a comment just saying like we can hear you. Should be streaming right about now. Should be good. Should be all up. Everybody on Facebook also check me out. Is it working? Hopefully it's working. Hey, yes, we're working. We're here. We're live. Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. It's super dope. I'm just gonna turn on the Instagram one because we do want to live stream on Instagram as well, because Instagram peeps got to be part of this as well. Okay, hopefully this should work and we shouldn't get any kind of crazy lag. If we get any lag, then I'll turn the Instagram one off. So the bell worked. Hello, everybody. That's so awesome. Currently says that nobody's watching the channel, so that's really weird. Obviously, my analytics are crazy. Okay, now it's working now. Hello, everybody on Instagram. We are talking about facial recognition, and we'll go over what that means. It's actually, there's another name for issues with facial recognition within people with autism. But we're going to be talking about facial recognition with autism and Asperger syndrome, and maybe we'll have a discussion, some Q&A as well. People want to ask me some Q&A stuff. These videos are kind of awesome. You can watch them on the replay. Like I said, follow me on Instagram. Currently, guys, I'm doing one of my New Year's resolutions was to become kick butt at Instagram, and I want it to be I want to do more for photography, because I feel like photography is a cool thing. And so I've made a bear me just a moment. I made a grid, a new kind of photo gallery on my Instagram page. I'm super excited for you guys to check it out. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, go check it out, because it's kind of like my progress from knowing nothing about photography. So this year I was like, dang it, I'm gonna beast myself up and do something about photography. So go to my Instagram page and give me a follow, and yeah, that'll be super awesome. You'll be able to see all the kind of stuff that I'm doing there. Okay, hope everyone is okay and watching on. Are we lagging out? Why are we lagging, man? This sucks. We shouldn't be lagging. That's really, really weird. So are you guys seeing anything, or is it lagging too much? Let me know if you guys can see this properly. I've just stopped the Instagram feed just in case the Instagram feed is taking too much of my bandwidth away, and it's making it lag like crazy. Hopefully it shouldn't, because oh man, I'm getting mixed feedback here. Some people are saying it's lagging, some people are saying it's not. Okay, all right. Well, we'll try and get through this as much as possible. Yeah, we'll try and be cool as possible. Anybody watching on Facebook, howdy doody, how's it going? Good to have you all here. It's nice being so live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So hopefully all you guys can see me there on Facebook and on YouTube. So like I said, we're going to be talking about face blindness. I guess that's another way for it. So that there's that naming for it, but there's actually got another name. It's actually got a proper name. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the comments, everybody. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's got an actual an official term. So we're talking about face blindness, and it's called Prosopagnosia. I think that's the best way to say it. And basically, what that means is that people who experience this have face blindness. So when they look at somebody else, they don't know what that person's facial features are doing. So it comes from two things, okay? So it would be that they can't tell if they're happy or sad or kind of upset or whatever. And then the other side of it is that they won't be able to recognize them if they saw them again as being that person, if that makes any sense. Please give me a shout out in the comments if you relate to this at all. Just waiting here. Hopefully this lag should clear up as well. So let me know if the lag's clearing up, and if it's not clearing up, I do apologize. You guys are awesome, yeah. So just let me know if the lag is clearing up or not. I can't really tell this side because my video should just be okay, but it just says that it. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Lag is annoying. Okay, thanks. Cool. Yeah, T. But you get. I get it. Awesome. Awesome. You relate. Okay, so you guys know what I'm talking about. So basically, I wanted to go over in this video, you know, what is face blindness? What's the official kind of naming for it? How it impacts like my life, how it impacts other people's lives, what causes this, what the issues are, and any tips that I can give to you guys to help you out with this. You know, like what can I do to help you out? So, excuse me, I have no school today because it's snowing. Snowing is awesome, but it's not good to drive in. I was driving in snow last week and it was no good, and it was a pain in the backside. So I do apologize again for any lagging on this. Cool. Everybody watching here now, I'm not gonna do the Instagram one because the Instagram one's not working. So we're just gonna go here. We're live on Facebook as well. Hello everybody on Facebook. If you can hear me, you guys are awesome. And if you're watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would be super, super awesome. I really, really appreciate all the love here on Facebook and on YouTube. So guys, we hit 71,000 subscribers on my channel, which is amazing because like just having that amount of people watch my channel is just like, it's just outrageous. And I just thank you so much for everything. You know, without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. So yeah, having you guys be a part of this awesomeness is super, super cool. So there's my current subscriber count, which is 71,199 subscribers. So if you're watching this video right now, go on, let's push it. I'm trying to get 100,000 subscribers before like June, July time. So if you guys can help out, that would be super awesome. It just means the world to me if you guys can help out and subscribe if you have the ability to, because like I said, I absolutely just really want to just nail it this year and get 100,000 subscribers. I'd like to talk to you in Discord when you have time. Okay, cool. No snow for me. I'm in college. I have autism and want to book my driving theory. Tell me book my driving. Do it late. I mean, personal license. I have a neighbour who I've talked to several times, but always when he's jogging. Then my mum met him on the street wearing a suit, and I had no idea I'd ever met him. Yeah, definitely. I totally understand that. I try to support my 13-year-old son when he has meltdowns, but can never get through. Sorry, the conversation goes so fast. Well done, but can never get through to him at the moment. Any suggestions? Natasha, I did a video specifically on autism meltdowns and the likes, and so I did a video on like hacks about how to help with autism meltdowns. So if you go through my videos, look at I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, there should be an autism meltdowns video, and I talk in there about hacks about certain ways to help, you know, when meltdowns are occurring, when meltdowns are about to happen, things like that. So please check that out. That should be able to help you. Nice one with over 70,000 Skypes. We were to 2 people helping each other. Yeah, that's awesome. Everybody unsubscribe left my no, thanks. Slow. Okay, so you get a timeout for that. Against the rules. My ex-boyfriend has Asperger's. We were together 2 years, and it's been 5 months since we broke up. Would he recognize me if I ran into him somewhere? Yes, probably, because of variant factors, and we'll get into those factors in a minute. What is your opinion on autistic city or even autistic state? That'd be cool. Autistic people rule. Autism for the win. Is it possible for people with autism to drive, and what advice would you give? Yes, it is possible. I drive automatic, but I do have a manual license for driving stick, as the Americans call it. My advice would be that there's, you know, people who are autistic have, you know, just as much opportunity to drive as anybody else, and they have the ability to drive, and there's nothing wrong there. So I would say just go for it. You know, my advice would be actually go and drive, try driving, do your test and things like that, and that'd be super, super awesome. Okay. Excuse me. Are you mad? I should have played. No, not mad. That's awesome. Don't worry about it. People come up to me and say hi. Yeah. Okay. So let's go through it then. Okay. So we're talking about face blindness. So there's two terms. People call it face blindness, but its actual name is prosopagnosia. And basically it's, again, where you see somebody and then, you know, you'll talk to them, and then the next day you'll see them again and you won't really recognize their face. And another issue for this is you might see someone and they may be angry or they may be happy, but you don't really know what they're feeling or their emotions are, because you can't really tell what their facial expressions are doing. So that is what face blindness or facial recognition issues have for autistic people or people on the spectrum. I specifically have this issue. Now, how it impacts my life. Okay, so it impacts my life where well, day to day. Okay, so even like family members or certain people who I know, who I'm friendly with, if I see them outside of that, okay, say my cousin works in a sandwich store and I see him in the sandwich store, I talk to him, and then we have a good laugh. Now I recognize his outfit that he wears in the sandwich store. I recognize everything about, you know, that situation. So when I see him outside, like the other person was saying, like somebody in a suit, if I see him in a wedding, then I'll be like, I'm not sure who this person is, and it would take a while to click. Now, the same thing happens with like work colleagues, people who you've like met. This happens especially with like YouTube and stuff like that. When I meet people who are really into my YouTube channel and they talk to me, and then I see them again randomly in the street and they pass me by and they ask for like a selfie. I'm like, I don't know who you are. I said, yeah, you know, we've spoken before. This impacts me a lot, because with the stuff, when you're trying to make impressions of people, like, so I go to VidCon and things like that, and I go to like these big networking things for YouTube and like social media, because that's what my job is. When I go to these places, I have issues trying to remember who the people who I've spoken to are, because it's kind of like, you don't want to seem unprofessional, but at the same time, I'm completely at a loss. I'm like, uh-oh, do I know this guy? Do I know that guy? What is going on, and how do I overcome this? And it's really difficult to actually separate that out and say, okay, I know exactly what's going on. I know who this person is, because I don't recognize their faces. I don't recognize what they look like, but I do recognize their voices. Now, this is something very interesting. There's a few things that I'll go over in a minute with tips and tricks and things like that. But that's how it impacts my life, and it happens crazily. Like, happens to like with family members, like close friends, work colleagues, things like that. People I need to know. It's really difficult to recognize them, and sometimes I see people and I think, oh, that's that person, but then when I get closer, it's not that person. I'm like, oh, and it happens quite often, and that is really, really difficult. How to get diagnosed. I did a playlist on how to get diagnosed, and you can find it on my YouTube channel. It's all about like 3 steps, like what to do before getting a diagnosis, how to prepare for it, what to do what during a diagnosis, and then afterwards, like how, you know, what things to do afterwards. And it comes with it also comes with some PDF downloads, so that you can like download these PDF checklists basically to help you with the diagnosis process. So I've linked the playlist in the chat there. I have subscribed to your page. I am a later in life diagnosis about 5 years ago, and I am 40 now. Your feed channel has been helping me through tremendously. Thank you for what you do. You're absolutely welcome. I love helping people. This is the idea of the channel. Your channel's a godsend. 9-year-old son has Asperger's, and you've been amazing for us. Thank you so much, Brenda Beeb. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Tiffany, I was just diagnosed at 29. You can find a psychologist who specializes. Yeah, like I said, everything is in those 3 videos that come with download tips and tricks. Maggie's absolutely right there. Freedom of speech. Alicia Stevens, it's common for our daughter still get me and my dad or family members confused. Definitely. My son is good at impersonating people. I wonder if this has anything to do with facial recognitions. I have no idea. This happens to me when people I went to school with. I was diagnosed. Sorry guys, I hit the mic. I was diagnosed with physical. I was diagnosed by my physical therapist. Straight jacket, horses. Explore Japan. Straight jacket, heroes. Straight jacket, heroes. I said horses. I can't even read. Sorry, I do have dyslexia, guys. By the way, so yeah, you yeah, I do have dyslexia. So Remember, guys, just a small reminder, if you are watching this video for the very first time, or you've already subscribed to my channel, make sure you turn that notification bell on, because if you don't turn the notification bell on, when I upload videos or go live, YouTube will not tell you that I'm doing that. So the thing with YouTube is that I upload a video, but they think it's up to you to go and find that video on my page when you're ready. But if you want to be alerted every time I upload a new video or when I go live, then you have to turn the notification bell on. So it's super important. So everybody right now, just stop what you're doing, go to my YouTube channel, make sure it's subscribed, and make sure you hit that notification bell, because without it, you ain't gonna know when I upload videos. And I upload videos specifically for you guys, so you gotta do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. So, yeah, let's get back to taking some more comments. I recognize the smell of people. Yeah, that's very interesting. You should say that. I met my best friend last year in college who has Asperger's, and he always tells me stories about how he's confused me with very different people. Okay, so I was at a conference. This is a true story. I was at a conference with North Wales Autism conference, and I was doing a speaking part, and there was another guy in there called Dr. Luke Bearden. He worked for an autism research centre here in the UK, I believe, and he's also an author, and he's a doctor in psychology, I believe, and Dr. Luke Bearden is amazing. But he was telling a story I can completely relate to, where when he was in university, he was dating a woman, and he went to her house to obviously wait for her, because she said she wasn't going to be in for a while. So he went to her house, knocked the door, and he's like, "Hey, can I come in and wait for Kate?" And the woman said, "What are you talking about, Luke? I am Kate." And so he didn't even recognize his own girlfriend, because he'd only just started going out with her. So that's quite interesting. Like, that, it does happen. I've walked past many people on the street because I don't know who they are, even family members and stuff, and it's weird until they speak to me. I recognize their voice, and then I can talk to them. So for me, recognizing voices is a huge one. When I can hear a voice, like I can hear voices and I can match them up to characters and different things. So when we hear, like, when you watch like animated cartoons or whatever, and then you watch like a drama, sometimes the same actors have played a voice in a cartoon that are in physical drama. So I can always kind of match them up because of I remember how their voice sounds and stuff, and I can imitate them as well, because I don't know, I get obsessed about stuff like that. Having autism has its perks. I suppose it does have its perks, especially with things like chemistry. Like I said, I did a degree in chemistry. I've said this loads of times, and anybody doesn't know, I do have a degree in chemistry, and I was able to do that because of my ability to kind of hyper focus on things like chemistry and really get it. I guess that's a thing to say. I don't know. Yeah, voices for sure. I can tell a person from the way they dress. Okay, so we're gonna get into some hacks in a minute. Does Asperger's mean that you have anxiety in social situations? Asperger syndrome does come with social anxiety, and just to be clear here, Asperger syndrome is autism spectrum condition or autism spectrum disorder. There's no real difference. They changed the naming or the nomenclature from autism to autism spectrum condition because, well, it's just easier. Your accent, Welsh. It is indeed. I am from North Wales, North Walian. As an Aspie, do you ever often struggle to express how you feel to someone you may have romantic feelings for or crush on? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Communication through emotion is the biggest issue I find. It's so difficult. I totally do have the same problem. I'm a neurotypical woman, and your channel helped me so much when it came to understanding Asperger's. It helped me improve me and my ex-boyfriend communication so much. Thank you. Oh, you're more than welcome. That's what I'm trying to do, is help people with this channel and do more cool things like that. I'm surprisingly good at recognizing backs of people. I have trouble with faces though. Yeah, definitely. Sorry. Prosopagnosia is common in autism. I have it as well. Yeah, it's absolutely common in autism. There's a couple of other conditions that do have it, like Williams syndrome, I think it's called, or and there's something else. Congrats on the YouTube subs. YouTube share his channel, everyone. On the subs, YouTube share his channel, everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you feel like my videos can help, please share them. Kaylee Ribble, hello. How's it going? I love Wales. Wales is cool. I actually love living here because we got like beaches, we got mountains, we got lakes, we got all cool stuff. Yeah, it's totally awesome. And if anyone wants to see Wales, I absolutely encourage you to check out my Instagram page. I upload pictures from Wales and where I live on there constantly. So go check it out. It would be super awesome. Yeah, I mean, come on, like, check out this grid. This is my current grid on Instagram. You guys can see that. It's awesome. Look how cool it is. Look at all these pictures. You get a bit of selfies in there. You're getting some like location stuff. This is my favorite picture I put on Instagram so far. This is this is a picture I took from my bedroom window. This is cool. You should go check that out. Like I said, and give me some feedback. Let me know if you're interested in my photography, if it's any good. If it's rubbish, I do apologize. But yeah, but just let me know. Instagram is where it's at. I'm doing a lot more stuff on there, and like just small videos on there as well, so you might like that. You helped me a lot with the dyslexia video. Thank you. Oh, you are more than welcome. Thank you so much for helping me understand my son a little better. Jess, a great kid, and I need all the help I can get. Well, Eva, you come to the right place. Hopefully my channel definitely helps you. Had a hard time clothing for parties and heavy blankets. So I'm going to be doing a review of weighted blankets very soon, hopefully. I'm talking to a brand about doing like a collaboration with them on that. So yeah, that should be pretty awesome. They've helped me understanding on what the stepson is going through. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are so nice. Thank you for all the compliments. Like I said, if you want to subscribe to me on YouTube, please do that, because right now I'm up to 71,199 subscribers. It's super awesome. Thank you so much for being like the best kind of subscriber ever. I just love it. Your photography is great. Thank you so much, Craigie. I made my husband listen to your 7 Symptoms podcast at the ENGE. Said, well, I guess you have Asperger's. I was trying to diagnose my daughter. Ooh, surprise. Broke up with my ASP because he played me like a fiddle. Not entirely sure what that means. Lied, manipulated, and was narcissistic and possessive. I don't think an Aspie could do this, but I was wrong. He seemed so sweet. There could be multiple comorbid issues there with somebody. It can't, all those things may not be because he's on the spectrum. Yeah, you're well talented. Thank you, guys. You guys are flooding me with compliments. Thank you so much. And I really want to, like, this is my goal. This YouTube channel has to get to 100,000 subscribers by June. I mean, we've got to do it. We're on like 71,000. Like, if you feel like my content can help somebody, this is why I ask you to do, okay? You guys are amazing and you do everything, so I could just ask this one thing. Can you tell your friend, your neighbor, your best buddy, your family member to get their YouTube, open the app, go to the Aspie World and click subscribe? Because the more subscribers we have to this channel, the more authority we have in moving things forward. So I can go to like political things to say, hey, can we change how autism is treated in social kind of like shopping areas? So we have like autism friendly shops and more than just an autism hour and things like that. It'd be super, super awesome. I just want to do so much. And also we can then start raising money for charity and things like that. And it'd just be so awesome. So if you guys can do anything in the world, it would be to get everybody you know to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share my videos with everyone you think would like them. I really love your videos on autism in females. I've always had trouble making friends and always felt different. Your videos help me feel accepted. Going to get a possible diagnosis in February. Chloe, that is awesome. You're awesome. Good luck with the diagnosis. You're going to reach all of your YouTube career goals. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Jemaka Andrews. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I'm also thinking about doing something, guys. I want your input on this. We'll get back to the face blindness in a few moments. I'm going to start a new kind of video series on my channel, which is going to be autism news, where I will be doing a video every Saturday talking about like autism in the news, all the kind of like crazy, because there's so many things that happen, right, related to autism. It could be political, social, criminal, it could be anything, right? And that Asperger's kind of and autism comes into play in the news, and I feel like nobody talks about it online. There's nobody talking about it. So I'm starting to do that. So let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you think this is a good idea, and also give this video a thumbs up if, like, on actual YouTube, give it a thumbs up if you think having an autism news show would be super interesting, super awesome, so you guys are up to date with the latest news in autism, not just kind of tips and tricks and help. It would be also like latest news, because that would be awesome. Also, like this video on Facebook and leave me a comment if you think that would be a good idea, because I want to know. I'm starting the show. It should be happening this week. This Saturday we should have episode 1 up, so that'll be super, super awesome. Having autism in Canada is awful. There is zero help for adults. I've heard this, a cat. Do you know, your picture looks cool. Have you got tattoos? Totally hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. Let's hang out. That'd be awesome. I'd love to move to Canada, but because of the issues surrounding because of the issues surrounding because of the issues surrounding that, there's no help there. I don't think that'll be a good thing. Where does it take so much time to load a comment? I have no idea. It's crazy. Autism gets missed a lot in females. It does so many times in females. My husband... Okay, so I'm going to take some comments off Facebook here just so we can get on it. Context is key. Yes, that's 100% not recognize people if they're outside of there. Yeah, definitely. My little boy is 10 and has Asperger's and ADHD. He thinks you're fantastic. You've helped him so much. Hey, that is awesome, Natalie. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the kind words there. It's amazing. And I'm so happy that I can help and help people feel kind of empowered and stuff like that. That's what we're trying to do here on the Aspie World, is literally trying to change lives, improve people, empower people, get a superpower down there. You're going mobile, Dan. I got my YouTube on my car, Bluetooth. Crazy for Disney. What's going on in the car? Toot toot. Listening in on the Dan Aspie World FM. I don't know, I'm just making this stuff up. You guys are awesome. The psychologist here in Switzerland don't even know what autism is. That's crazy. Canadian here can confirm. Do you know, I love Canada. I feel like Canada's an amazing place. That sounds great to have a news show. Okay, you guys give me a thumbs up for it. The news show is happening. Episode 1 will be out Saturday. So this is how my videos go. We do live stream today on Tuesday. We have info videos up on a Thursday. On a Friday, we have a vlog info video up. And then on Saturday, we will have the news show. That's going to be super awesome. I'm really excited to do the news show, actually, because it's just something that I'm really interested in. And I feel like, I don't know, it's just awesome. I'm super, because I just digest all this content about autism and I hear all this stuff in the news, and I just love to share that with you guys because I feel like everybody needs to everybody needs to hear about it. It'd be awesome. You're actually unique, Dan. Thank you. I do not have Instagram, but considering it just to follow you on there, and yes, I have tattoos and my therapy. Dude, a cat, do it. Get me an Instagram, send me a DM, upload pictures of your tattoos, share the creativity aspect. Do it. Instagram's an amazing platform, and I'm going to be doing a lot more on Instagram, so you guys better get on there and check it out. And also, my photos on Instagram are dope. How can you fault all these? Look at these photos. Instagram right now, guys. Look at this. Look at all these photos. And I reply to every single comment on Instagram, and I'm on Instagram every single day. So if you guys want to catch me on Instagram and talk to me, just comment on a video. I'm all about that, yo. Just a quick reminder, anybody joining us right now, if you guys are, hey, are you on TikTok? Yes, I do. I have TikTok. Go to TikTok, look for the Aspie World. You'll see me on there. I am on TikTok as well. Actually, guys, if you want to get me on any social media platform, I'm on every single one. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Periscope. I'm trying to figure out what else. TikTok. Let's have a look here. So there we am. I'm on. Do you guys want to check me out? I'm on TikTok, the Aspie World. I'm also on Tumblr. You can get me on there. The Aspie World on Tumblr. There we are. You can also get me on Snapchat. Here I am, the Aspie World on Snapchat. You can get me on there. Then you can get me on Instagram, Periscope, Reddit. I'm on Pinterest. You can get the Aspie World on Pinterest. I upload. I actually upload things to Pinterest. There you can see we have the Aspie World on Pinterest. I upload little like I don't know, images of like stuff. I don't know. You know what Pinterest is like. What else have we got that you can follow me on? YouNow. I'm on YouNow. Also, so you can get me on YouNow. Are we doing live video streams every single day on YouNow from 4 till 5 p.m. every single day UK time? So that's something to be aware of. I am also on LinkedIn, but that's different. That's like a personal thing. Google Plus, Quora, Patreon, Twitch, Live.me. Every single thing, like, guys, honestly, like if you would like to get me on any single social media platform, if you've got it, I've got it. I'm on Kick, everything. I mean, at least the place where I live, I can't say it's from Switzerland. Aspie World is on Facebook too. Yes, Facebook. Go to Facebook. I do daily videos on Facebook as well. So you guys can get me on Facebook. The Aspie World is on Facebook. So make sure you check me out on Facebook. That would be super, super awesome. Give me a like. I'm really trying to get up to 10,000 subscribers or likes on Facebook. So you can see there we're at like 6.5 thousand likes on Facebook. So if anybody's got Facebook and would like to see daily videos and daily updates from me on Facebook, make sure you go there now and give my Facebook a like, because again, I'm active on all social media. It's not just YouTube, guys. Damn, you're the social media wizard. Well, I try my best. You follow me on Twitter, but no Instagram. Tia, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll follow you. I need to go. Have a peaceful day, everyone. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. That is awesome. Excuse me. Okay, so what were we talking about? So what causes face blindness? Okay, so let's talk about it. So face blindness, what causes face blindness? Face blindness is caused by a communication issue, and the communication issue is a neurological condition that is formed through things like, autism and things like that. And what it is how your brain feeds in data and information regarding emotional, social, and communicative data. So when you look at somebody, are they happy? Are they sad? How do you judge that? It's like knowing what the other person is feeling by the look on their face, but this is missed because of having a condition like autism. It's difficult. So a lot of people don't know, like when a person with autism may have an issue knowing if the person is angry or sad, because I do. I have a huge issue. I don't know if somebody's really happy or really sad. Like, unless somebody's like crying and breaking down, or they're like ecstatically like happy, or sometimes I don't know if they're ecstatically happy or sad, but usually if someone's like really happy and like, yeah, we're going to do something fun, I go, okay, they're happy. Or if they're crying, I'm like, oh, okay, dang it, they're sad, But other than that, I'm just lost. The bits in between, like somebody like maybe grumpy, they could be like maybe happy. I'm completely lost. So this happens because of autism. It is a social communication and emotional communication condition that impacts your life, like a varying degree of different needs. It can wreak havoc when doing these things, and so that's what it's caused by. It's caused by the connection in your brain between seeing like what an emotion is physically from someone's face and then reading that. And another issue is that people with autism or autistic people, they don't really look into the eyes of other people. This is like a really common trait. So if you're not looking at somebody's face, then how are you going to recognize it next time? That is another like characteristic of how this goes, or what goes on here. So speaking of going mobile, USA. What the heck is TikTok? It used to be called Musical.ly. It did. Oh yeah. So yeah, it used to be called Musical.ly years ago. TikTok is crazy, but so thanks. Somebody said they love Alex. That's pretty awesome. I think Alex was watching on Facebook just then, which is pretty awesome. So Alex, you're getting some love from the YouTube fam. My son has a form of face recognition. I am only understanding this now, and he is in his 30s. What are the factors that go into my ex recognizes me after our breakup, and going months without seeing each other after 2 years in a relationship? I don't understand that question. Sorry, can you rephrase the question? I suck at reading facial expressions, body language. It's exactly right. So it comes from the same thing. So like emotional, facial recognition, body language, because in our society, 70% of all our communication is non-verbal. So when I see things written down, like I can read the information, but it's out of context. Is somebody shouting this at me in an email, or are they being fun? Are they being sarcastic? I mean, I have no idea. Are they joking? So it's really difficult, and that ambiguity of how to understand what people's facial expressions and body language say, it's so difficult. And I try to learn that, but the Royal WE is a good chance to go to support for narcissistic abuse. I suck at reading visuals and seeing feelings. I can't read people's emotions, so I always assume someone is upset with me. I can't tell how someone is feeling and have to get assurance through others but yeah, definitely, that's another thing. So if you don't know how someone is feeling, then how are you going to respond to them accordingly without kind of causing some upset? I have this issue as well. That's a good thing that impacts my life. Tone of voice confuses me like mad. Absolutely, tone of voice is crazy. I actually learned performance tone of voice, which I'm using right now, which is like projection voicing and kind of asking questions when you talk, because I did a performing arts diploma, and I also did a telephone manner course where like you learn how to talk on the telephone, which is amazing. I highly recommend anybody who gets a chance to take a telephone course to do it, because that changed my life, how I talk to people on telephones. So that's awesome. Do you have paranormal skills, the Aspie World? I have one. Paranormal. So paranormal skills, like what, levitating objects and stuff? I don't think I have anything like that. Live, yay. Jean Nam. Tea before bed. I like that name. I like tea before bed. For me, it seems I don't remember faces because they change from day to day, like clothes or jewelry or something. Okay. Tone of voice messes me up too. Oh, squad, you guys are awesome. Like, I feel like this right now, this is the super squad. This is the Aspie World super squad. Guys, if you want to support me on Patreon and help keep this channel afloat, you can go to patreon.com/the Aspie World. Oh, hold on, let me, I'm going to type it into the box. Patreon. So patreon.com/the Aspie World. It'll be amazing, because what your donations do, you can do it for like $3 a month, $1 a month, whatever. All these donations help keep this channel afloat, because it's just me running this channel for you guys, and it takes a lot, and it is financially draining. It takes a lot, because we have to obviously pay for bandwidth, you have to buy lighting, camera equipment, computing equipment, and all that kind of stuff. So your donations and travel expenses, guys. By the way, I do talks all over the UK and all over the world, and travel expenses are a killer when you're trying to do conventions and trying to like do things like that. So if you want to support me and support this channel, please go to patreon.com/the Aspie World, and really, I don't know, just see if you can donate. If you can donate, that'd be awesome. But if you can't, don't worry about it. It was just a suggestion. If you want to go to patreon.com/the Aspie World, and yeah, that would be super awesome. Sorry guys, I'm just going to put it into the little lower thirds here so you guys can check that out, but it's patreon.com/the Aspie World. Yeah. So if you want to, you don't have to. And what's cool about it is I actually have a secret vlog specifically for all my Patreons, anybody who's there, who subscribes, and also there's a secret podcast which I upload to there, and it also includes a Reddit flare, and so yeah, that's super awesome. So definitely check out my Patreon page. Like I said, it's just supporting me and supporting this channel, so thank you guys so much. Also, you guys can actually support me on here. We can do a super chat, so if you want to like donate money through this live chat right now, you can do with the super chat button and donate directly to the channel. But yeah, again, no pressure, you don't have to. It was just something, because a lot of people ask me like, hey Dan, how do we support your channel or whatever? And I always say like, oh yeah, I can forget. I don't actually ask for support that much. So if you do want to support me, thank you so much, guys. And yeah, everything you guys do supports me, but obviously anything like that. The video is out of sync with the audio. It's making me uncomfortable. I am really, really sorry. It's because my bandwidth, again, this is another issue we have here. Sorry for the lag. Sorry for the out of sync audio. Cool. Right. Let's get back to the things for hacks. Changing hair constantly so it confuses the heck out of you. Yeah, it's crazy. Do you still have your older merch on your website? All of the merch. Yeah, I think all the merch on our website is there. I'm actually going to do like a little advertisement at the beginning of every video, because people always ask me like what merch is available, and I feel like I don't let people know what merch is available on my site. So I will do a small advert at the beginning of most videos, just so everybody knows like what merch is available. But if you go to my website, which is theaspieworld.com, and then go to I should share it with you guys, really, shouldn't I? So let me show you guys what happens. Okay, so let's go to the mall today. Okay. So we're gonna go to okay guys, let's do this. So if you want to buy my merch, you can go to theaspieworld.com. Also, there's 50% off Autism Parenting Magazine through me here if you click that link, and also you get 15% off all sensory toys through this link here. Just something cool I thought you might be into. So if you go to theaspieworld.com and click on clothing, there is a bunch of different products in here for you guys to check out. So I have my Aspie World line of merch, which I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing my Keep Being Awesome shirt right now. Let me, I want to show you guys that. Look, So I'm wearing like my Keep Being Awesome merch right now. Keep Being Awesome, peace. I just in every video, so it's like Keep Being Awesome. I love this little t-shirt. So yeah, this is my new line. So you got the Autism Awesome Autism hoodie, which I'll load up here, which is the Keep Being Awesome hoodie, but it basically has this like awesome there. It says autism underneath it, which is cool. So you can get that directly off the site. Also, my hat, the cap that I wear, which is the Keep Being Awesome cap. Then you have Lightning Bolt t-shirt, which is the no tag t-shirt. Then you have one of my personal favorites, the Grand Theft Autism t-shirt. Then you have the Autism Club t-shirt. Then you have an Autism Minecraft t-shirt, and then you have the hoodies which don't have and the t-shirts which don't have tags. So these are tagless. So these are ASD Basics. This is my soft tagless clothing line, ASD Basics. So yeah, so they're the merch items available on the website. I hope that answered the question for you. So where are we now? That's exactly what I meant. Faces change like facial hair, makeup. Yeah, definitely. Heck yes. I'm going to buy a hoodie. Hoodies are a must. Hoodies are awesome. Like I love hoodies. Like I live in hoodies and hats. So like I have my trying to do my zip here. I have my Keeping Awesome t-shirt on right now, representing the Aspie world, and this is cool. This is secret. This stuff just launched, guys. This is like my new merch. Like nobody has this yet. So yeah, if you guys should totally check it out. I just I'm loving it. It's just actually, do you know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna be Keep Being Awesome and have the Aspie world t-shirt. Look at it. Ah, I love it. And the cool thing about it, I feel like this is our like club logo. This is like the Super Squad logos. Like I do this because I'm part of the Aspie world, and like I have the t-shirt, and like this is on my hat as well. Not this hat, but my baseball cap. It has Keep Being Awesome, and it has this on it because people need to keep being awesome. And I always remind people to keep being awesome because like you're awesome, you know. And yeah, it's cool. It's super covert because it's like, yeah, it's like a nice style like black t-shirt with this like, oh, I love it, guys. I love having merch, and like we can like, it's like a super, I don't know, it's like a club thing. It's awesome. But like I said, the aspieworld.com if you want to get the merch. That's super awesome. Where are we now? Maybe it's because I learned over the years to try and understand. Okay. I just got here. Hey, the amazing tech savvy girl, how's it going? Cool name. People get very offended when I don't recognize them or call them the wrong name. Yeah, see, so this is an issue. So I've kind of found a little hack, and it kind of works. It works a little bit. It's not the best hack in the world, but it does work. Is I look at people's shoes constantly, and normally everyone's shoes have like they're individual because there'll be a certain style and certain brand of shoes. The laces will be always different, and there will be certain scuff marks and color changes on those person's shoes. So I always recognize somebody by their shoes. The difference is when they upgrade their shoes, then you have to kind of recalibrate. That's them. That's like hack number one. Second one is listen to their voice. I always think about the person by their voice, and then I think like, oh yeah. And I always remember, when I hear them talking, I go, that's that person. And then so when I hear them talking again in the future, no matter what situation they're in, I remember, bang, that's that person, that's that voice. I know who they are. Hey, Super Dan, the Aspie man. Ashley, what is going on? You're missing out. We're just talking about the Aspie World merch right now. Check it out. This is the Keep Being Awesome merch line. Keep Being Awesome merch. And I'm loving the Keep Being Awesome merch stuff. You guys should totally check it out. Again, my hat is the hat that I wear, my baseball cap that you guys see all the time is the Keep Being Awesome baseball cap. So you can see the shirt is here, the Keep Being Awesome hoodie is here, and also my signature trucker cap, or snapback as you guys want to call it. It's not really a trucker cap, it's a snapback. It's awesome. Check it out. Super awesome. Also, guys, I don't know if you know this, but on my website, theaspieworld.com, I have this thing called Top Picks, and if you click on Top Picks, in the top here, also I have a blog. I don't know if you guys know that. So if you click on Top Picks, you actually have a selection of all the gadgets and gizmos that I think are super awesome for this month. And yeah, you can buy them directly from here through Amazon, which is pretty awesome. And also, if you guys didn't know, I have a blog on my website, which is cool because I just started doing the blog because I feel like blogs are something that a lot of people really want to see, and I feel like the blogs are something that are missing from my channel. So yeah, we have blogs, so go check it out. I mean, it's awesome. Like, I love it. Like, the blog is awesome, and the blog is way more detailed than a video, obviously, because the blog has like a text breakdown of like all the things. So remember, the aspieworld.com is awesome, and guys, you can actually sign up. You can have an account. So if you want to go to my account, you can actually log in and make an account on the Aspie World, so you can, like, if you like a t-shirt or whatever, you can like heart it and put it in your favorites list. That's kind of cool. And you also get alerts every time, like, you know, a blog goes live, or like we have new merch in the shop or whatever. So yeah, check it out. I highly recommend everybody go on there and like make an account if you really want to kind of be a part of the Aspie World. Awesome team. Yeah, super cool. Anyway, back to the conversation at hand. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, my friends and family call me. It's a superpower. Look, autism is a superpower. It's super awesome. Andy Cooper asked, "Do you leave the label tags off your t-shirts?" So I do have a line of merchandise that doesn't have labels on them, and it's super soft merch, and it's the ASD basic range. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you guys just really quickly. So the line is ASD basics, which is this. So if you go to my site and click on autism clothing, click on ASD basics, the t-shirts and the hoodies, these are the tagless hoodies and shirts. These are awesome. These are huge. These are a big sell on the site. Everyone loves these. I love them as well. The lightning bolt is the brand, which is like this cool like lightning bulb thing, which basically stands for like the autism brain is smart and it's like electric, because it's like always like shooting on like cool ideas. That's the idea of it. So ASD basics, you can see it here. This is a lightning bolt. Yeah, check it out. So it's tagless. So it says like soft feel, no tags, comfy fit, calm color. So you can choose your options or whatever. So we have them for kids, we have them for adults. Yeah, it's super dope. So I hope that answers that question. I'm trying to catch up here. Yeah, names are a bitch. Lol, I pee people off easily. I don't even have to try. I know, me too. I have a hard time remembering names. I recognize faces, but not person's name. Do you know, like, that's a weird thing. I recognize people's voices, but I don't recognize their face or their name. I can never remember people's names. Like, it's just really annoying. I'll be like, okay, this is like Mark something or other, and he's going to show you around the university campus, and I'll be like, remember to ask questions, call Mark. It's like, So yeah, faces and names, God, it's horrible, isn't it? But voices, I can do voices. Jimacao Andrews, thank you so much for the donations for $2.99. Aspie's less likely to rekindle old relationships. No, I would say that they are more likely to rekindle old relationships, because the familiarity, the knowing that of a person, and that kind of that consistency of that person, I would say that. Yeah, I think it's more than likely that they would rekindle an old relationship, definitely. Dan, you missed 2 super chats. Oh, sugar. Okay, first super chat. Will my ex recognize me after months of a breakup? Yes, probably. If you've been romantically involved with somebody, I would say that they would definitely recognize you after, well, forever. They would always recognize you because you've been romantically involved. Now, I attend church, and it's a nightmare to find my wife if separated before service starts. Happens often, and I have to stand at the back and wait for her to face me and get my attention by waving. Yeah, see, that's another thing. So some people can get really detached from someone, again, if they don't hear their voice, or if they can't remember what kind of clothing they're wearing. And I'm colorblind in my memory, so if I remember, oh yeah, Naomi's wearing a red shirt, I'm like, oh crap, I don't even know what, like, I can't remember what shirt she's wearing. It's like, no matter if I say it was red, if I look at my memory, I've got no recollection of what actual color it was. Yeah, more likely for me, it's based on comfort and familiarity. Do the shirts suit girls' body shape? There are unisex shirts, I believe. I think they're unisex shirts. But if you go to underneath this video, on the replay, if you go to this video or any of my videos, there is there's a merch site. You can actually buy the merch directly from underneath my YouTube channel. There's like a little banner there that has the Keeping Awesome shirts, so you can buy directly from there, and I think they have girls specific ones there as well. I found out that the name forgetting is mostly because of the fact that I tend to not look into faces directly, and sometimes try to block excuse me, stuff, because otherwise overload. Yeah. What will do autistic people in a world where the majority are autistics and neurotypical people? What would you think in our world? I'm not entirely sure. I think it'll be a really super productive, awesome world. I'm sorry, but I think this is a con. What con, man? Okay, thanks a lot. You are getting a block. God, I get haters all the time. It's crazy. Anyway, Uh, a flat effect. How long ASD diagnosis take? Okay, so currently an ASD diagnosis in the UK can take up to a year on the NHS, which is crazy. I wrote something you're like, I think about my Asperger's. Thank you for answering my questions. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for the super chats. You're awesome. Too many autistic people is not good for civilization. Too little, not as well. Or maybe an equal balance of everybody, yeah. I mean, it takes all types to make the world go round. Black palette too. You must remember there's a big difference between adults and children. Yeah, there is. Well, I'm missing out. I find that not understanding myself on the spectrum made my ASD a burden. So acceptance and understanding of yourself helps you become like a more confident person, and that'll help like with like your issues and stuff. I found like the confidence thing from being on YouTube gave me loads and loads of confidence, and that confidence makes me like super pumped to like, I don't know, I just want to do awesome things all the time, and I want to make sure that like you guys are doing awesome things, and like I want to make loads of content for you guys because you're awesome. And yeah, I use the word awesome too much. But yeah, like I would say that like self-awareness is the key to that, and that will give you like happiness as well. And nobody can, like, nothing can buy that, you know. That's just super dope. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for like supporting me and supporting this channel and being awesome. And thank you to Nia for becoming a Patreon. She's had a new Patreon through supporting this channel. Super awesome. Like I can't believe how awesome that is. And also I have two podcasts coming out, two secret podcasts, but they're basically like you pay $3 a month and you get access to the secret podcast on my Patreon channel. And basically the secret podcast, I've got one coming out with an occupational therapist talking about tips and tricks for living with autism and helping people with autism. And then I have a podcast coming out with a mother of a child who has autism, and she also is accredited by Webster Stratton and other kind of parenting courses, and she's going to give like 5 tips on like parenting autism. That's going to be super dope. Like I said, only available on Patreon through my Patreon, which is patreon.com/the Aspie World. So make sure you sign up for the $3 a month version if you want to see that. Look, I know not everybody can afford it, and if you can't, don't worry about it. I will be like trying to make snippets for that in my other podcast, but the full-on versions will be on this. I can drive. It took a little longer. Yeah, no, I can drive. I did a video on driving, which is awesome. You can never say awesome too much. No, bandwidth is flaky. I know, I'm sorry. My friggin' internet is terrible right now. I don't know why. So yeah, I did a video on driving. If anyone wants to see that, it's on my channel. If you just type in like the Aspie World and driving in YouTube, you should be able to see my driving video, which is super awesome. Yeah, super awesome. So yeah, so face blindness. Oh, $9. Benjamin 882, $9.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. My 3-year-old son was diagnosed on the spectrum. It's been hard for me. If he turns out like you, I would be happy though. Can you tell me what your Asperger's traits were when you were a toddler? Thank you so much, man. I feel super humble. That's amazing that like you would say that and want your kid to turn out like me. That's amazing. That's amazing. So I didn't really play well with other kids when I was a toddler. I didn't like to be around other people. I had what was perceived as agoraphobia or agoraphobia. I was super shy. I didn't used to play with my toys, used to like lining toys up. I always wanted to build things, wanted to make things, like obsessed with Lego. Do you get everything with the $12 Patreon? Yes, no, you do. So yeah, sorry, just to answer that question. So Patreon, if you pay the $12 on Patreon, you actually get access to everything that is $12 and below, if that makes sense. So if $12 is the third tier, then you get like everything up to the third tier. So access to the secret podcast, access to the secret vlog. Yes, that is what the $12 one does. So yeah, everything. Sorry, Natasha, that's exactly what the $12 one does. So yeah, like super shy, lining my toys up, wanted to build things out of like cardboard and sellotape, you know, constructing things. Really anxious about going to school. Super anxiety going to school. Couldn't look people in the eye. Couldn't really be in school. Had a hard time with teachers. Was in special ed. Didn't get on well with my like brother and sister, different level. Like loads and loads of things. Couldn't walk outside. It was crazy. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Sorry, the dog's here as well. Does the dog want to say hello? Andy, do you want to say hello to everybody? Hello, internet. Hello, everyone on Facebook and YouTube. My name is Randall. I'm the cutest dog in the world. Hi, Randy. I love you. Okay, cool. Good boy. Go bed. So Andy sits here like most of the time when I'm live streaming. Randy's in the room. He just sits down, hangs out. So I keep permanently hitting the send button. Okay, my son is in his 30s. I taught him the way my father taught me, hands on. I start slowly and then the stages from front driveway with last week's. That's many things. How are you handling bank and government offices? How are you handling banks and government offices? I'm not entirely sure what that means. I don't hardly remember my childhood. I was bullied a lot. Yeah, me too. It was crazy. Benjamin, $2. Thank you so much for the super chat there. That's amazing. Super chats are like the best thing ever. Thank you guys. They're just absolutely phenomenal. You guys are amazing. I'm really good at imitating voices. I am too. Do you know I love making voices. I love copying people and doing like impressions. I know it sounds stupid, but like I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know why I love it so much. You guys are amazing. Did you find that people treat you differently once you tell them you have autism? Yes, I did. I have noticed this a few times actually. Very generous, but really Aspie traits. He had 3, very little to do with your son's traits. He's easily cured stage as used dogs mostly to do. Sorry, I'm not Peter Rabbit, but Aspie traits he had at 3 have very little to do with your son's traits, and he's at the easily cured stage. No, used dogs mostly to. Okay, so autism can't be cured. So I just want to make that clear there. Thanks, Peter, for the info, but like autism can't be cured. I have severe sensory overload. I feel more comfortable with autistic help. Yeah, I get that. I'm the master of puns. Randall needs an Instagram. Nobody would you guys follow Randall's Instagram? Okay, if everybody floods my comments with Randall needs an Instagram page, I will set up an Instagram page for Randall. Thanks, Dan, for all you do for the AT community. Being super educated. You have taken Myers-Briggs type indicator personality test. I think I have taken one of them. Yes. YouTube random. Yes. I feel. I continue for several weeks. Okay, guys. So, if you want to subscribe to the channel, make sure you have the notification bell turned on, because if you don't have the notification bell turned on, then YouTube doesn't let you know when my videos are uploaded. The dog is just wanting to go out right now, so I'm going to have to cut this short in a few minutes. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, put that notification bell on. Also, make sure you subscribe to me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's the Aspie World on everything. I'm actually on every single social media platform in the world, so get me on anything you want, whichever platform you take content on. And I also have a podcast out. And guys, I now am on Alexa skills. So if you have an Amazon Alexa, you can go to the Amazon Alexa skills store and type in the Aspie World, and you can download the Aspie World update app, which basically is a flash briefing. So when you say like, oh, Alexa, what's my briefing for today, or what's in the news, or what's my updates, Alexa will tell you what I've got, in my app. It'll tell you what I've got new this week, what when the videos are going live, all that kind of stuff every week. It's gonna be super awesome. But you can download that right now. It's super cool. I love it. Let's see if we can do it. Alexa, what's my flash briefing? Oh, Alexa, what's my flash briefing?
Here's your flash briefing from the Aspie World.
Hey. Okay, Alexa, stop. Oh, there we go. So there you go. You have the Alexa playing out my my app. That's kind of cool. So yeah, Randall needs Instagram. I would follow Randall. YouTube videos on my cat. I love animals. Discord. Everybody, I also have a Discord. So check the description of this video and check out the Discord page. It'd be super awesome. But yeah, okay, guys. Randall is getting super antsy. I've got to go. I've got to get everything done. Make sure to subscribe to me on the YouTube's here right now if you're new. First check out if your kid is just a naughty brat, then search for traits of autism. It's not funny being misdiagnosed. Whoa, it's kind of harsh. Jeez. Yeah. So Reddit, Aspie World, you know it. Get in that Reddit group, son. Love it. my Aspie son is an extrovert too. Yeah, that is very interesting. Haha, you triggered my Alexa, Dan. Oh, sorry. Like, I didn't mean to trigger your Alexa, but yeah, just let you know that I have an Alexa app. How cool is that? How cool is that? So yeah, Aspie World, rocking up every single social media, voice first kind of app. It's super, super awesome. Okay, right, I am gonna go. I will see you guys on Thursday for my video. I will see you guys on Friday for a vlog, and I will see you guys on Saturday for my first episode of the Autism News Show, which is gonna be super, super awesome. I'm very, very excited about it, and hopefully you guys are excited as I am. Yeah. Anyway, check out the Alexa or the Alexa flash briefing. That's gonna be super, super awesome. Just go to Alexa App Store or Skill Store and just type in the Aspie World, and you'll find me. So, thank you guys for watching. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.